Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Let's see how we can create an EC2 instance in AWS. So what is an EC2 instance? EC2 instance is nothing but server where you can create your own instance depending on your specifications, and then you can launch your applications in it. So in this instance you have a location. These are the places where you have data centers. So you can select your nearest data center. Why to select the nearest data center is because it helps you in connecting with the end users. So if at all you have more customers in Ohio, then you can go and create a server in Ohio, because it will be easier for them to visit your website and it launches faster also. So you can select your nearest data centers and you can start working on your instance. So since I'm in India, I'll go with Mumbai's instance. So just click on these instances. Here you can see the instances that are running. So far we don't have any other instances, so we can create one. So I'll just go and launch my instance. So you can write your name here. I'll just say, I can give any name here. I can even have additional tags. So these tags are for your references, which you can use it while you're building. Then you can go and select your OS here. So I'll go and select Ubuntu. Okay, and you can select the other versions also here. I'm selecting the 2022 version. That is 22.404 version. So you can go with 64-bit, ATX or ARM. Next, this is your free tier eligibility. You can go with any other services. So depending on your, you see, here for free it has 1 GB of virtual CPU and 1 GB of memory. You can go with 1 GB of CPU and 0.5 GB of memory also, or the greater one, 2 GB of memory or 4 GB of memory and 2 virtual CPUs. Again, it depends on your requirements. If I click here and say all generations, it will show me everything here. Okay, I can select anything. You can compare the instances also here. So if I just click this, you see. So select instance type. I have selected. I can give you a key pair or I can create a new. So I'll just go and create a new key pair. You can create a PEM or .ppk file. So I'll just create a PEM file and I'll name the PEM file. So it gets downloaded to your local. You can save it anywhere. So I'll just go to documents and I'll save. So if you lose this, then you won't be able to log into this instance. So this is the only key that you can use to log into your instance. And you can allow your traffic here. Since I want the connections with HTTP and HTTPS, I'll accept these two also. So these allow SSH, you can have 3 options here. It is anywhere. That is, from anywhere you can access your instance. Or you can have a custom where you can say that from where you wanted, or you can say that you can want to access your system only, instance from only your current CPU or a PC or a laptop that you are working on, so that it only accepts if at all you are logging in from the same system or accessing it from the same system. If you are try to access it from the other systems, it won't accept. And here you can set up your space. You can set up your space and you can change your volumes also. So you can go with SSD GP3 or GP2 or IO1. So whatever you feel is required for your application. So for a free tier, we can go with up to 30 GB. So I have created a 30 GB of space here. Then you have some advanced things here. spot instances if at all you wanted, and you can have, if at all you have your own domain, you can attach that domain here, and you can have other things. So since we don't have this any of those things here, we'll just go and click on the launch. Here you can even create the number of instances. If I type 2, it creates 2 instances. If I type 1, it creates 1. If I type 5, it creates 5 instances. So since I have created a free tier, let me tell you about this. It gives you 750 hours every month. So that is, if at all you are creating only one instance, then you won't be charged anything. If at all you are creating 2 instances, you will be charged for the other half. That is, your 750 gets split for these 2 instances for 350 hours and 350 hours. And then after that, you get charged for every hour. So again, it depends, like $0.001 or $0.01. It depends on your instances that you create. So if at all you just run both the instances for only 350 hours, then you won't be again get charged anything. So when I click on this launch instance, it creates the instance and you need to wait. So now your instance got created. When you click on view all instance, you can see your instance here. But at the same time, you can see that your status is pending. So you need to wait for your instance to get ready and set up. Now your instance has changed to running. Apart from that, you need to also check the status. Here you need to get 2x2 status. So for that, just refresh it. You see, it is initializing. So once you initialization is done, you will get the check. So for that also you need to wait for some time. So if I just refresh, you see it's still initializing. In the meantime, we will see the other options. So if you see here, this is availability zone, that is AP South 1A. This is my public IP, and this is my public DNS. This is my public IP. If I wanted, I can have my own elastic IP and IPv6 IPs. The monitoring is disabled. If I want, I can monitor this and see when is the load time, how much load it is coming, and if there's any downtime, everything. And there is also alarm which we can set, which says that okay, there is more load in this, or the instance is down for some other reasons. So you see, you got a check 2x2. So the check is passed. So now the instance is ready. So when I click on this, I get an information here. Yeah, I get an information here. This is my instance ID. I created Santi, and this is a generic one which gets created automatically. And this is your public IP. Sorry, this is your public IP, and you can't use this private IP. Okay, for public purposes, or you can even directly share this DNS if at all you are not linking it to your domain, where you are in a testing phase. So you can share either this IPv4 address or public IP, or this public IP DNS. And this is your private IP DNS, and this is your host name. Okay, auto assigned. This is an auto assigned public IP. You can create your own IP also. And you see, this is a Linux one, and the platform is Ubuntu. Okay, we have selected an AMI. So these are the details related to your instance. You see, number of virtual CPUs is 1. Now you can go to security, and then the security we can see that whatever we have accepted so far. 443.80.22. So 22 is for HTTPS or SFTP connection. Sorry, SSH or SFTP connection. 80 is for HTTP. 443 is for HTTPS. So there are something called inbound and outbound. So inbound is nothing but if someone from outside tries to access your instance, and that is through SSH or through HTTP request or through HTTPS request. So we are giving a permissions to them. If at all I remove this 443, then if at all I activate SSL certificate, then I won't be able to use the website through HTTPS until and unless I activate this port. And this is outbound. Outbound every time should be all, so that everything can go. Okay. So these are your instance type, statuses and everything. Networking. So again, you have the same details which we have seen at the start. This is your storage, and this is your root path. That is, inside dev you have SDA1, and your root type is EBS, and EBS optimization is disabled, and you have a 30 GB of volume. It's not encrypted. Okay, if you want, you can make it. It gets deleted on termination. This is your status check. You see status check system reachability, whether it is reachable or not, instance is reachable or not. That is these two checks. Next is your monitoring. You can monitor here, or you can add it to your dashboard. So this is how it looks. Right now no one is using the instance, so you don't have anything here. So you can see the CPU utilization, status check, why it is failed and everything. Okay, you can look it for 1 hour, 3 hours, or 1 day, 3 day, 1 week, or you can have a custom date range to see what is the issue. And these are the tags which you can use it for billing. So if at all you are having a multiple clients and you wanted to use, you are handling those clients and you wanted to check the pricing for a particular client, then you can search with these tags. You will get the instance and you can see the chargings for that particular instance. So along with that instance, you have something called load balancers, and load balancers are not free. You can create a load balancer. So what are the load balancers? Why do we need all those things? We'll cover it in the next video. If you find this video is interesting, please do like. And if you think it can be helpful for others, please do share. And if you think you wanted more such kind of videos, please do subscribe. Thanks. Let's meet in the next video.